If you've been to see the Virginia Stage Company's production of A Christmas Carol, then you've seen the historic Wells Theater.
The Wells has been the Virginia Stage Company's home for the last 30 years. But if those walls could talk, they have plenty of stories to tell about the last 97 years. Here's this week's postcard from Hampton Roads. Well, the second you step in off the street into the Wells Theater, you step into one of the most beautiful features about this building. It is the rotunda. Since 1913, the Wells has been a lot of things. It's been a vaudeville house, a movie house, a burlesque house, but for the last 30 years, it's been the home of the Virginia Stage Company. I want to introduce you now to Marilyn Johnson, who can tell us a little bit more about this local treasure. We say that a lot as we shoot our postcards, but this really is a local treasure. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It was built in 1913 by a man with the last name of Wells, who had a vaudeville theater circuit. And so he had a small number of theaters, I believe there were around 6 of them, through the southeast, and he built the Wells here. It is a small house at 640 seats, and we're just thrilled to have it again with its intended purpose, which is live theater.
And you said that it went under a major renovation about 30 years ago.
Right. It was restored rather than renovated, I guess is a better term. The plaster work, all the frescoes were hand painted and restored by plaster artists and painters, and great pains were taken. We have beautiful new seats that we added back in the 80s, and it's a lovely house. Great place to see a show.
Now, you said that it is 614 seats, and I think almost every single one of them is full today, with school children here for a matinee. So tell me about what's going on at the Wells right now and for the next couple weeks.
For the next couple weeks, we have A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens in the house, and it's something we've done for about the past 14 years. It's a Hampton Roads local favorite. It's a great place to bring your family, but what we do also is about 12 student matinees. So we have around 640 kids in the house today, and for many days during the run. We do run through December 24th, so you can even come on Christmas Eve to enjoy a performance. But one of our missions here is getting our live theater out to the kids in the schools. It's very important that we expose children to the arts, especially when the schools are not able to do so these days. So we take that mission very seriously here. So we have a two-prong approach. We bring them in, give them a live theater performance, or we take the live theater performance to them on their home turf.
And when they come in, they get to see a place, from a time that they studied just in the history books, and now they get to come in and see, like you said, the architecture, the sculpture, all the things that have remained the same about the Wells Theater.
Exactly, since almost 100 years now.
All right, so make sure you call the box office, pick a show that you would like to see here at the Wells Theater, and enjoy the talents, not just the acting, but the writing, the producing, the set building, the costumes, all by the Virginia Stage Company. And tell them the Hampton Roadshow sent you.
God bless us, everyone.
Oh, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, I know you can catch A Christmas Carol right up until Christmas Eve.
That's great.
The performances are there, and that's something Marilyn really wanted folks to know, the difference between like when a show comes to Chrysler Hall or when it comes to the Wells. The Wells is the home of the Virginia Stage Company, so they're writing the shows, producing, building the sets, doing the costumes. And here's something to tell you about, too. What? Don't let this fall off your radar. Bruce Hornsby, who is a very well-known local musician, has written the music for a new musical that is going to be the world premiere at the Wells Theater.
So first ever will be at the Wells.
Yes, and its official name is SCKBSTD.
Okay.
That's the official name of it. Okay, so don't let that fall off your radar. He's also reportedly coming to town to do a concert, which will be all the music for the musical that will be at the Wells.
That's a good heads up from the Hampton Roadshow, and a great history lesson on the Wells.
Oh, it was such a beautiful place, and the kids were really excited to be there, and we'll put that story online a little bit later on today with all the information about how you can plan your visit. All right.